Hey folks, Adam here. Just wanted to take a minute to sort of make a few changes with GoGuardian and sort of walk you through the process of running a manual session. Because there have been some issues so far this year. You're prompted every time you create a new class, every time you add a classroom to GoGuardian. Say you add it from Google Classroom and you choose a class. The second thing that you are prompted to do, if I were to add this class here, the second thing is that you're prompted to create recurring weekly schedules, and we want to maybe nix all that. And I don't mean maybe, I mean we want to get rid of that. Because what's happening is it's great if you set that up on days where we are in class on Monday through Friday and we are on regular schedules. But if there are days that we're off, like for example this past Monday, or days where we're on an activity schedule or a half day, then this messes everything up because it automatically runs regardless of whether or not the students are actually in the class. So we don't want to set this up in ours, so we're going to skip it. Okay, so anytime you're importing a class, let's skip this. If you've already set it up a certain way for a particular class, so let me go back here and take a look. Let's say we did accidentally set that up for a particular class and we've run some sessions that way. We can get rid of the set schedules by going to settings in the class. So once you choose your class, so go ahead and choose it. I chose this new class one here. Going into settings, and then scheduling is right up here at the top. And now it's got me already running Monday through Friday, 8 to 9, which again is going to happen all the time regardless of whether or not you're in class. Otherwise, you'd have to come into each session for each week and say, okay, I'm going to get rid of Monday because we're not in school Monday, and on Wednesday we're on an activity schedule. So you have to go through and change it and then remember to change it the next week, and we do not want to have to do that. So we're just going to get rid of it altogether. And you can delete them simply by clicking the trash. Now it does take a second to delete them because it's going to run through and give you the opportunity to redo them if you want. It takes about 15 seconds. So I go through and delete the next one. So once you delete all 5 of them, unfortunately, that is how we're going to have to do this. There's not a way to just delete all of them, that at least not the way that I've been able to find. So we're just going to get rid of all of those for every class. Now, how to run a manual session, because if they're not going to be scheduled, then you do need to run it. But you're not necessarily going to use GoGuardian every single day. So on the days where you do want to use it, again, same thing, go to the class that you're running. And again, you can set this up before class starts if you want, or like just have it kind of ready to go. So when class is set, then you start the running time. But I'm going to go to new class. Okay, I'm going to set that up. Here in my class, I've got sessions that automatically runs. These are old sessions that I've run in the past. Now I'm going to say here, select students and an end time to start a session for this new class. So I'm going to decide how long the class is going to be. I can set a very specific custom end time. Most of the time, 45 minutes will probably work. Do you want to apply a scene to this session? And the scenes are things that you can create that allow or disallow certain websites, however many tabs they can have open, and so forth. There will be another video to show you how scenes work. But once you've decided what your scene is going to be, then you just simply start the session. So if I start the session now, this student happens to be offline because it's not a real student, but now my session is running. There's 44 minutes remaining. I can, do all the things that I can do in my session and see the screens and all of that. So again, that's the way we want to run GoGuardian as far as monitoring goes, because we don't want to lock kids down during classes where they don't necessarily have you as a teacher. It's happened, and we want to try to keep that to 0 occurrences. All right, thanks for watching. Again, we're going to have another video coming out soon showing you how to use scenes in GoGuardian. But I hope you enjoyed. Let us know if you have any questions. Thanks.